Congratulations. You have escaped the Matrix. Let me say that again. Congratulations. You have escaped the Matrix. Now, I'm sure we've all seen the movie The Matrix. Neo, Morpheus, Trinity. But I kind of want to just break down really briefly, not getting too deep into everything, but just the overall fact that you escaped the Matrix. You did something that so few have ever been able to achieve and to do, especially in this time-space continuum, especially in the belly of the beast, so to speak. You have lifted your frequency, your state of consciousness, your vibration, your energy to a level where which you can no longer be contained and confined within the program, within the prism of the prism, within the prison of the prism. You can no longer be contained within that binary code. No matter how they try to sequence it, no matter how they try to recode it, no matter how they try to adjust the software, you are now the program handler. You went from being unconscious to what it is that you were living in and existing in or programmed into, which is also your program, because you are the slave and the master, so to speak. You are all sides of polarity, and you've bridged them all in together into Ma'at to come to this moment now. But you literally, it's almost like, let me put this into perspective so you can really see just how fucking dope you are and how amazing and how supreme and sublime and superb you are. You agreed to come down for this incarnation blindfolded, so to speak. You defeated it's almost like you fought Muhammad Ali blindfolded and won. You fought Floyd Mayweather with your arm, with your good arm tied behind your back, all your other fingers locked together like this. All you had was a pinky finger and an eye patch, and your other eye was gouged out, and you somehow won. What you have done is unprecedented. It's unheard of. It's remarkable. It's astounding. It's fantastic. It's things that Marvel Comics could not even fathom. You are the superhero. You are the superhero. You are Isis. You are Osiris. You are all the characters of the mythology. You are Set. You are Christ. You are Shaitan. You are Lucifer. You are everything. You are an amalgamation of it all. And you were the one that was strong enough and able to endure, because the race is not given to the swift or the mighty. It is given to whom may endure to the very end. It's a marathon, baby. This is not a sprint. And you endured all the blows. You took everything as it came. And so much of it wasn't tangible. And that's what's so difficult and challenging when we're navigating that matrix, is that it's a feeling. It's like you're being attacked on these levels that you can't even see. You just feel it. It's like you getting cut with 1,000 fucking swords, and you don't know where it's coming from. But you endured it all, and you never fell. You fell, but you never failed to get back up from the fall. You know, and I'm just really, really proud of you. And at this point, it's almost like, you know, when you look at a video game, it's like you see the NPCs, the non-playable characters, those beings that are just walking around dumb, deaf, and blind to the game. And if you hit them or something like that, they might just go like, and bounce back and keep walking through the game. Now, you know, the Professor James Gates, who's a quantum physicist, I believe at UMass or MIT, or I don't know where he's at now, but he was the one that kind of brought up, I mean, in all our ancient civilizations and cultures understood this. You know, the Mayans, even with Maya being this reality, this perceived reality being an illusion, the Egyptians, the you know, the Lemurians, the Atlanteans. We all had deep awareness and understanding of what this was, and this program that we were, you know, this furnace that we were in, that was ultimately alchemy, to essentially turn us into gold, and to lead into gold, and taking our base self and transmuting that energy into our highest version of ourselves, which is just a frequency shift. It's just a vibrational, energetic shift. And this matrix, or the third dimensional realm, which is dissolving as we speak and has dissolved by the time you even watch this video, you're already operating in a different density Earth. You know, you're already in 5D and beyond, and you know, there's infinite dimensions and frequencies to your consciousness and to your being. But you know, it was all a frequency war, a battle of vibration. And the vibration was not just the things that you were in control of, although you were in control. And this is the paradox that comes about whenever we have these discussions, because there's so many layers to it. But when I say you weren't in control, I mean so much of these things were you breaking curses, breaking generational curses, so to speak. And when I use the word curse, I'm not talking about hexes and people doing black magic on you and all this type of shit like that, although that could be it as well. Because there's nothing that we didn't, through all of our lifetimes and experiences, that's why we're able to relate and be able to encounter anybody and be able to actually feel empathy for them. Hear me out. The reason we're able to do that is because we've already walked in their shoes. There's not a person, there's not a being, there's not a tree, there's not a plant, there's not an ant, there's not a wave, there's not a lightning strike, there's not there's literally nothing that we already have not been. We are the ascended masters. You are an ascended master who forgot, who went into a state of slumber, who allowed themselves to fall asleep, so to speak, only to reawaken and to rise up to this point of remembrance. And I'm just proud of you. You know, I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of us. And at this point, it feels very, very, I know it feels strange because we're so used to action. We're so used to the fight. We're so used to the spiritual warfare. But at this point, there truly is nothing left to fight. Your job as co-creator, or using your mind and using your intention and using your spirit and your soul and your heart and all your energy to make shifts, yo, you put all that energy out there. That's why it's almost like you feel sometimes like, yo, what else do I do in this moment? Be. Peace, be still, and know that I am God. There is nowhere to go. There is nowhere to be. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to see. Now is a time of stillness, of breath, of reflection on all that you've endured, and allowing for these memories to continue to resurface. You escaped the matrix. Rather than escaping, you conquered the matrix because you didn't run from the matrix. Of course, there were aspects of it that you never participated in because you didn't have to. You've already done those things. And your form of participation was much different and much more challenging than actually being embedded in it, because you were embedded in it on a spiritual front. So you fought from the highest order, and now you're going to see the fruits of your labor materialize as you manifest heaven on earth. And you did a remarkable job. I can't say that enough. I say to the ancestors, I say to your spirit guides, I say to all those aspects of yourself who have helped, who have aided, who have supported, um, who have doubted, who have resisted, who have fought against, who have fought for. It's all part of the experience. And above everything else, we wanted that experience. That's something that can never be taken away. We could take away the bust downs. We could take away BBS iced out rings and chains and houses and homes and cars and land and everything material, but you can never take away our experience. You can never take away our experience. And congratulations, you did it. Got signed.